Hi, welcome back. Today is going to be a nice little fun flow of movement today. So as always, double check you've got any props or support close by that you want. If you want to have a little bit of music in your background, take this time to kind of get that going now. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just begin by meeting ourselves in our most comfortable seated position. Once you've arrived, close the eyes as long as that feels safe for you. And just sit here a moment, observing, welcoming yourself into this presence. Notice what it's like to invite yourself into some stillness. Is it welcoming? Comforting? Is it difficult? Challenging? Without critique, just observe what it's like to be here. And as you continue to observe, remain in that frame of mind of being the observer. Deepen that breath now. And as you deepen the breath, notice how every inhale and exhale begins to last longer. Breathe deep, beginning from the belly, so that belly expands, and then the rib cage, and then the chest. And then we let it all contract as you exhale. As you begin to build your relationship to this presence, to this breath, just find your intention for your practice. Take a moment and just ask yourself, why have I come to meet with myself on my mat once again? Together, let's draw our palms to heart center, palms touch and hands of prayer. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. We'll inhale again. Sigh it out one more time. Let's breathe in, and if it resonates, initiate your practice with one deep collective Om. Slowly releasing your palms down to your knees, thighs, or the ground. Let's begin by taking circles with those hips in one direction. Good. And as you move again, notice, where is my rhythm of breath? Notice if your circles are quick, if they're slow, if they're big or small. And on that next exhale, shift into the opposite direction. Good. And then slowly returning to center. Arms reach out and up as we inhale. Exhale, release the chest down towards the ground. Let the arms fall to the ground. Round the spine, roll it up one vertebra at a time. Arms reach out and up. Exhale, release the chest down. Round the spine, roll it up one vertebra at a time. Arms reach out and up. This time, release the right palm down to the ground and tilt over to the right. Good. Stay even on both sit bones here. We're going to take 3 circles with that left arm. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring it forward, down, back, and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach it past the ear, pausing here. And breathe in, let's rise straight back up. Exhale, release the chest back down towards the ground. Round the spine, roll it up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms reach up, palms touch. Pause there for a moment. Engage the core, switch the cross of your legs. Good, breathe out, release the left hand down to the ground and tilt over to the left. Shoulders relax. Steady breath. We begin to connect that movement with the right arm now. Breathe in. As you exhale, reach the arm forward, down, and back. Inhale, reach it up. 2 more movements with just the arm and the shoulder. And pause here, reaching that arm past the ear. Inhale, rise up, deep breath in. Exhale, once again, release the chest to the ground. This time, breathe in, lift up just the chest. Reach that chest forward. Good. As we breathe out, walk the hands over to the right and then lower that chest back down. Steady breaths as you observe all that feeling that's coming through the left side of the body, the back side of the left side. And then inhale, lifting just the chest. Reach that chest forward, observe. Really reach with that left arm now, lifting it off the ground. Just feel that stretch, gently exaggerated. Lower the left hand down. Let's walk ourselves over to the left. Good. Reaching through the chest. Exhale, release yourself down towards the ground. Steady breath. Shoulders, jaw, tongue relax. Breathing in, lifting just the chest now. Spine is as flat as can be. Remember at any moment to place a block or prop beneath the hands. Good. Really reach the chest forward and then begin to really reach with that right hand. One more breath. Release that hand down, release the chest down, walk it back to center, round your spine and roll it up one vertebra at a time. Top of that inhale, just pause here, draw circles with the shoulders rolling up, back and down, a good few rounds. Come to stillness, let's enter into the head and the neck. Just a few circles here in one direction. Move with your breath. And then in the opposite direction. Observe if you've forgotten the breath. Coming back to center and stillness, one deep breath in. And sigh it out. Now that the body's prepped and ready for good movement, let's shift forward to our tabletop position. As always, shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees here. Let's find 5 full rounds of our cat-cows. Inhale, soften the belly, lift the chest and the gaze. Exhale, lead the movement with your tailbone, round the spine. And continue at your pace. Catch yourself if you're rushing. Slow it down. Let the breath really last its full rhythm. Let the spine truly feel as though it's awakening. Final full round. Good. Breathe in, come back to center. Step those palms one handprint in front, tuck your toes, deep breath in. Exhale, lift those hips up, finding your downward facing dog. Be sure to press the chest back towards your thighs. Feet are hip width apart. Heels are gently kicked in or out so that they're not visible. And once you begin to connect with this downward dog, find any movement you crave here. You could gently bend the knees, one and then the other, like you're pedaling on a bicycle. My personal favorite is to take my hips and sway them side to side, feeling into the hips, the low back, the sides of the body again. Begin to find stillness now, pressing the chest back for your thighs. Everything strong and engaged. And then slowly inhale, let's shift our bodies forward to high plank. Begin to really awaken all of the muscles of the body. Exhale, we'll take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Make sure that chest and the gaze are reaching forward. Exhale, use the leg and core strength. Take it back, downward facing dog. Good, take 2 more. Inhale, the body swoops forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, we shift forward. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Final breath in. As you exhale, slowly walk those hands up to the front of your mat, meeting in that forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Let the breath go. And then this time, interlace your hands together behind the body. Press the arms away from the back. Some familiar movement here. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. And as the head and neck come to stillness, just pause here. 2 final full long breaths. And exhale, slowly let those arms float down towards the earth. Breathe in, we'll lift up halfway, sliding those hands up to your shins or thighs. Good, chest reaches forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. This time, bend your knees, sink your hips, find that chair pose. Get that lower body nice and awakened. As we exhale, fold forward. Inhale again to chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose once again. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Final round, deep breath in, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, rise into that chair pose. Pause here. I'm going to angle myself for you here. We're going to take our arms and our chest, bring them towards the thighs, arms reach back behind us like we're downward skiing. Inhale, lift the chest and arms. Exhale, bringing it back towards the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, final round. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up, deep breath in. Straighten up all the way. And exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Let it go. Beautiful. Breathe in, let those arms reach out and up. Exhale, arms open wide. Lead with the chest, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up all the way, nice flat back, strong legs and core, arms reach up. Exhaling, hands and energy return to heart center, Namaste. And again, inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhaling, leading with that chest, release it down. Inhale, lift up halfway. This time, exhale, fingertips to the ground or your props. Step the right foot back, lower the knee down to the ground. Breathe in, lift that chest. Arms reach out and up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Lift that chest. Keep the core strong. Breathe in, re-lengthen. Exhale, release the hands down to frame the foot. Good. Take that right leg, lift it up, and step it back down to meet with the left. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fingertips to the ground. Take that left leg, step it straight back behind you. Release the knee down. Untuck the toes. Breathe in, lift the chest, arms. Reach out and up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Lift the chest. Keep the core strong. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, bring those hands back to frame the front foot. Tuck the left toes, lift that left leg. Exhale, fold forward, both feet meet at the front of the mat. One full breath in and out. Inhale, we'll lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms reach out and up now, all the way up, reaching for that beautiful sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, Namaste. One full breath. Beautifully done. This time, bend your knees, sink the hips, and find yourself in Omstateofmind, chair pose. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Make sure you can see all 10 toes if you look down. Good. All 10 toes are forward and parallel. Chest is lifted. Weight is in the heels. Final full breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, pause to the ground, step it back, high plank. Good, pause in this high plank. Chest reaches forward. Press the weight into the pads of the fingers. Lift the right leg. Good. We're gonna take 5 little toe taps here, up and down. So 5 toes touch the ground and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Kick it out to the side a little bit. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Lower the toes down. Right into the opposite side. Lift the left leg. 5 taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Kick it out to the left gently. 5 taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Release the toes down. Bring the knees down. Elbows hug in. Chest reaches forward. Exhale. Bring the chest down towards the ground. Inhale. Slither forward onto the belly and chest. Keep the hands in line with the shoulders. Elbows hug in as we lift our chest off the ground into our low cobra. Take a full long breath here. Exhale, lower down, press into the palms. Take it back to that downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath. Beautiful. Take that right leg, reach it up towards the sky. Bend the knee. Let's fan that hip open slightly. Keep the shoulders parallel, core strong. Go ahead and take a circle with that knee and hip in one direction and then the opposite if it feels okay. Level off your hips now. Engage that core and step the right foot forward in between the hands. Good. Chest is lifted. Deep breath in, arms reach out and up. We rise in that high crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. You can take a little wiggle with the wrists if it feels okay here. Full breath in and out. Here comes a little bit of effort and play with stability. As you exhale, press firmly into that right heel. Take the left leg and bring the knee up towards the belly. Good. Step it back into that high crescent lunge. Deep breath in. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale, bring the left knee to the belly. Good. Reach it out behind you. Lower it back down. 1 more time. Exhale, knee to belly. Reach it back behind you. Lower it down and pause. Deep breath in and out. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground. Deep breath in. Step it back, high plank. Inhale. Lower down, knees up or down. Lower through that Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into the cobra we just did, or your upward facing dog. And exhale, use the core strength. Take it back, downward facing dog. One more full breath. Beautiful. Take that left leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, fan the hip open. Shoulders parallel. Take a circle with that hip and knee if you haven't already. And then level off those hips. Engage the core. When you're ready, step that left foot forward in between the hands. Manually adjust the self at any time, however you need to. Chest reaches forward. When you're ready, with control and stability, deep, long inhale, rise up. High crescent lunge. Full steady breath. And taking that funny little movement we played with on the opposite side, ground down firmly into the heel of the left foot and that big toe. When you're ready, engage the core. Exhale, bring the right knee up towards the belly. Inhale, reach it back, lower it down as gracefully and controlled as you can. Exhale, bring that knee into the belly. Inhale, reach it back, lower it down. Final round. Exhale, bring that knee into the belly. Inhale, take it back, lower it down, and pause in stillness. One more breath. And release that down. Step it back, high plank. Either go to your downward facing dog or find that vinyasa movement. Exhale, we lower towards the ground. Inhaling cobra or upward facing dog. And exhaling into downward facing dog. 3 full breaths here. Remember, at any moment you may lower the knees and take it down and back to your child's pose. Inhale, gaze forward between the hands. Exhale, you may walk, jump, or step it forward to forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees, sink those hips, find your chair pose once again. And breathe in, straighten it up. This time, exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees and lift the chest. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, bring it all back to heart center. 1 full breath in and out. Beautiful. Breathe in, let the arms reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we lift up halfway once again. Exhale, palms to the ground, walk it back, high plank. Good, press firmly down into the palm of the left hand. Roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Let's reach that right arm up towards the sky for our side plank. Hips reaching up as much as possible. If needed, the right leg can step in front of us, or we can lower the left knee down. Find that variation. If you want to take it further for yourself, try to lift that right leg. Let it be parallel to the earth. Final breath in. Exhale, release it down, come back to high plank. Keep your knees up or down. Let's see if we can lower through chaturanga. And then with effort, exhale, press yourself straight back up. Maybe it didn't work out fully, and that's okay. Coming right into the opposite side. Roll onto the outer edge of the right foot. My back will be to you here. I apologize. Left arm will reach up. Shoulder blades together, hips reaching upwards. Your variation, if you need to step that leg in front or lower the right knee down. Wherever you are, ensure that your breath is steady and full. Final breath in. Exhale, gracefully lower yourself back to that high plank. We're going to do that little move again, knees up or down, lower chaturanga. And then exhale, can you press yourself straight back up and back to downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Right foot steps forward between the hands. Good. Ground firmly down into the left palm, chest reaches forward, hips are level. Exhale, find your twist. Right arm reaches upwards. Once again, shoulder blades together. Keep that right knee gently hugging inwards. It's subtle. Both legs strong and alive. One more full breath. Release that down. Good. Breathe in, rise up all the way to that high crescent lunge we stayed with earlier. Begin to lean forward as you exhale. Take that left leg, reach it off the ground. Good. Pausing here, hips stay level, legs stay strong, core engaged. Where is that breath? And you may be falling in and out. You may be reaching for the wall, a chair, the ground. It's all good. All that matters is how present can you remain with the breath? How much can you observe and not react or critique and judge yourself? One more full breath, it gets tough. Good, begin to slowly bend that right knee, release the left foot down behind you, arms reach up again. Beautiful, once we're here, take that left foot. Now that right leg's really speaking to you. Take your left foot, step it forward to meet the right, so we're in a chair pose here. Good, full breath in and out. Good, we're gonna have a little fun with this here. We've played with it a little bit in other classes. Slowly begin to sink the hips down. Give yourself a big hug. Roll yourself back and up. Can you catch yourself on the feet? You might fall over, it might not work. Let's try that 2 more times. Roll it back, roll it up, catch yourself on your feet, maybe. One more time, just have fun, just like a child. And catch yourself on those feet. Slowly come back to that chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, palms to the ground, either step or jump it back to that high plank in chaturanga. Find that vinyasa, breathe in to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. One more. And out. Beautifully done. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Good. Core and everything strong and engaged. Press firmly into that right palm. Chest is lifted. Exhale. Take that left arm up towards the sky. Finding your twist here. breath is full. Be aware of where the body is and what it's doing. Without micromanaging, notice foundation, and then allow yourself to be. On that next exhale, releasing the left hand down, breathe in, rise up, high crescent lunge. Good. Once you're there, lean forward, exhale. Take that right leg, lift it off the ground. 5 deep breaths. Whether you're wobbling or falling in and out, it doesn't matter. Hips level, strong legs and core, steady breath. Do your best to keep those left toes pointed as forward as possible. Right toes point down. Final full breath. Good. Slowly bend the left knee, release the right toes down behind you, arms reach up. All right, here we go. Take that right foot, bring it forward to meet the left. We're in our chair pose again. Good, finding that funny little movement. Can we lower down, slowly take ourselves, roll it back. Breathe in, rise up, maybe catch ourselves on our feet. 2 more times, and don't rush it. Roll it back, little spinal massage, roll it up, maybe catch yourself on your feet. 1 more time, deep breath in. Deep breath out, maybe catch yourself on your feet. Pause, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the ground, either jump, step, or crawl it back to that chaturanga. Breathe in when you're there into your cobra or upward facing dog as shown here. And exhaling into downward facing dog. And from here, let us all release our knees down and just find 3 breaths in your child's pose, Balasana. And take that moment in Balasana to just reflect. Feel the heartbeat, and the rhythm of breath. Feel where the mind may be. Good. When you're ready, press firmly into those palms, tuck the toes. Inhale, rise up again, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Engage that core. Take your right foot, step it forward between the hands. Left foot pivots open for that warrior 2 stance. As always, heel and arch in one straight line. Ground firmly down into the right fingertips or palm or your prop at any moment, okay? Take that left arm up towards the sky, shoulder blades together. Good, body is long here, it's strong. Legs are firm. Right knee is pressing open. With control now, let's inhale, rise up. Warrior 2. Gazing forward to that front middle finger. Feel the chest open. Good. Begin to straighten that right knee. Keep the leg nice and strong. Begin to lean forward with the body. Good. Pause here. Take your right arm. Reach it straight out in front of you now. Left arm reaches up or past the ear. So the sides of the body is long. Shoulders relax, jaw and tongue relax. Two more breaths. You may choose now to release that right hand to the inside of that right calf for your triangle pose, Trikonasana, extending that left arm upwards now, shoulder blades together. One more breath. Good. With control, use the obliques, rise up, inhale, bend back into that front knee. Good. We're going to bring that right hand now to the to the outside of the right foot. Bring that left hand to your hip. So that right hand or prop is going to be diagonally in front of the right pinky toe. We're coming into our half moon pose here, Ardha Chandrasana. Slowly engage the quad of the back leg and the core. Breathe in, press into the right foot, and exhale, lift that left leg off the ground. And then pivot your hips open. Stacking one on top of the other. You may shift yourself and press up against the wall here. Reach that left arm up towards the sky. Good. Take a few deep breaths here. If you wiggle in and out, fall in and out, take your time. It's okay. Give yourself space to play and explore. If you're here and you're like, Jenny, I rock this. I do this every day of my life. Bend that left knee. See if creating a bind by reaching for that left foot, ankle, toes. See if that's available to you. Keeping the chest open, but not sticking out the belly. Your gaze is either up, forward, or down. Where's that breath? Let's all take that final breath. If you took a bind, release. Slowly bend that right knee. Let's drop those left toes back down. Warrior two. Deep breath in, straighten that right leg. Front palm flips up. Lengthen forward, inhale. Exhale, reverse that warrior with a straightened front leg. And just notice how good that feels. Keep the tailbone long, chest open while you're here. Good. And then slowly begin to bend into that left knee. Lift the right toes off the ground. Sink the hips down towards the ground as we bring our palms to the heart center, or left palm to the ground, right arm reaches up. Just a subtle little Skandasana pose. Final breath in. And exhale, release that out with strength. If you can, straighten back up into that left leg. Bend back into your right knee. We're going to bring ourselves back to the front of the mat by lifting that left heel. Press into your palms. Step it back, high plank. Let's find that vinyasa, knees up or down. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale into cobra as shown here, or upward facing dog. Exhaling, taking it back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slow when you're ready. Left foot steps forward. Pivot that back foot open. Ground firmly down into the left hand or prop as that right arm reaches up. And just as before, feel the engagement of the body. Left knee gently presses open. Everything is strong here. We're not relying on the joints or ligaments and tendons to do the work for us. There's awareness, there's intention. With that intention, now breathe in and rise up, finding that full warrior two expression. Good, happy bend in that front knee. As always, that knee is pressing open slightly, remember. We breathe. We observe. We allow. Good. Straightening that front leg. Legs are strong. Good. Lean forward gently. Side body is long. Take that left arm straight out in front of you now. Palm faces up. Right arm is up or past the ear. Your choice. Sides of the body are long. We're not rounding here. We're not sinking. Feel the obliques and core. The quads, the glutes. It's a beautiful symphony of effort and support that our body does. The breath is the composer. If you wish now, release the left hand down to the inside of that left leg, reaching the right arm upwards, shoulder blades together, but the belly stays in. Find your triangle pose, Trikonasana. Full breath in and out. And with the strength of the center body, breathe in, rise up. Bend back into that left knee. Release the left fingertips down to the outside of the foot, diagonally in front of the pinky toe. Right hand to the right hip. I'm going to shimmy back here so you don't lose half my body. Coming back into that half moon pose. Ground firmly into the heel of that left foot. Engage the right leg. Breathe in. Exhale, lift that right leg off the mat. Good. Go ahead and stack those hips open. Remember, take yourself now and shift and move up against a wall if you need to. That helps you really feel and engage and not have to worry about stability. It's an excellent way to really practice this. Make sure the left toes and left knee are pointed forward. If once you're here, you can take it further and bend that knee and create what we call a bind. Go ahead and create that bind now at this time. Steadiness of breath. Don't let the effort have you forget about the breath. One final full breath, releasing the bind meanwhile. Good, let's all bend back into the left knee, breathe in and drop it back to that warrior two. Whew, give yourself a little round of applause there. When you're ready, straighten that left leg. Front palm lifts up, lengthen forward, and then exhale, reverse that warrior with a straight front leg. But just because it's straight, keep those muscles strong. We don't want to hyperextend in our knee joint. What a gift the body is. What an excellent vessel we have. One more full breath. And then slowly, good, lifting up the spine, begin to bend into that right knee, lift the left toes, sink into the hips, bring those hands to heart center. We could be up here, right? Or maybe you have the room to sink and lower down. Be mindful of hips and knees. That right hand can come to the ground, left arm can reach up if it's comfortable. Dandasana. Full final breath. Good, bring it back to center. Use the strength of that right leg or let yourself crawl upwards, lifting up, bending back into the left knee. We're gonna bring the torso to the front of the mat as we lift the right heel off the ground here. Deep breath in, chest is lifted, press into your palms, step it back, high plank. Vinyasa if it resonates, or your posture of rest. Follow your rhythm of breath. Observe if you begin to rush. And just relax through the movement. It should be meditative, no matter the amount of effort there may or may not be. And pause in that downward facing dog or your child's pose. Good. When you're ready, press into your palm, tuck your toes. Once again, find your downward facing dog. Now from here, we're going to gaze forward between the hands. You're either going to walk, jump, or crawl yourself forward to seated. So again, just give yourself a couple moments to play. Just see, what is my body capable of? What can it do that maybe I've always been afraid to try? Or maybe you're always going to try and your body's like, no, 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 no. We're not supposed to do that. This is where you learn to respect those boundaries of your body. Once you're here, bring the soles of the feet to the ground. Knees are nice and bent. Press those hands behind you. Fingertips point forward. Shoulder blades together. Chest is open. We'll see. One of these days you'll tell me I sound like a broken record. When you're ready, engage those legs, engage the core. Inhale. Exhale, press into the hands and feet. Lift those hips and chest off and away from the ground. Keep baby bends in your elbows, gazes up or chin to chest. And we could be here. This could be plenty of effort for our bodies, and it's perfect. It's where you belong. If you can press it up further, that's also perfect. We breathe. Counter the slouching. Counter all the sitting we do through our days. One final full breath. Slow and controlled. Release down and slide the glutes in between the hands if available. A little bit of core work there. Lifting up through the chest again. Good. Once again, bend the knees. Arms are going to reach in front of us as we lean back slightly. For some of us, this is already plenty. Stay here. For the other people, go ahead and lift your feet off the ground. Navasana, boat pose. Chest remains open as though there was a string here lifting you up. Where is that breath? What is your anchor for your practice? The moment that mind checks out or reaction kicks in, what is it? Where's your tool that draws you back? I am the observer. I am here. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Final breath, it gets tough. Straighten the legs as much as you can without rounding the spine. Lower the legs down. Whew. Breathe in, arms reach up. As you exhale, release the chest towards the legs. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Reach forward with those hands. Lift through the chest. Inhale, we'll rise up once again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Take the sole of the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Make sure that right foot touches the ground as much as possible, as flat as possible. Give that right leg a big hug into the body. Good. Reach that right arm up. Exhale, reach it back and behind you, touching the ground. Good. Chest is open, spine is long. Exhale, begin to create a twist here. If you're here and you feel the body can do a little bit more, maybe bring that left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. If you're someone who binds and binding is safe and approachable for your practice, now's the time to enter into the bind. Never forcing anything, never compromising the breath. That will absolutely defeat the purpose of your practice. Good. If you took the bind, release the bind. Let us all slowly come back to center. Beautiful. Release that right leg out. Straighten it down next to the left and take a baby little counter twist over to the left. Very subtle, turning over. Excellent. Take the left foot now to the outside of that right thigh. Hug it in with the body. Let me flip over for you here. Good. Hug it in. Left arm reaches up, back, and down. Good. Nice long spine. Find a subtle little twist here as you exhale. You may choose now to bring that right elbow to the outside of the thigh if that does not compromise the breath or the safety of the spine. And if your shoulders and spine are open enough to create that bind, and it's already in your practice, find that bind now. Release that bind if you took it. Slowly, let's all come back to center. Straighten that left leg out to meet the right. Let's take both hands over to the right. subtle little counter twist. Coming back to center, arms reach out in front of us. Good. Make sure that there's enough room behind you on your mat. There's nothing in the way. Slow and steady at your pace. Allow yourself to come straight down on to the back. Arms come down by the side. Bring those knees in. Rock side to side. Just release and relax through the low back. Good. And slowly from here, keep the knees in towards the chest. Just come into our happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Reaching to the outer edges of the feet, open the knees wide as the knees drop down towards the underarms. If this is not readily available, grab for your ankles, grab for behind the hamstrings or your calves, and just hug them into the body. You can rock side to side. Some people love to do that. Many love to play around and straighten one leg wide and then the other, or both. So as always, explore. What are some things that your body may be craving that you didn't even know it needed? One of my personal favorites, I'll take my legs and straighten them up, and then I'll do a little spinal massage once again on the ground. So just be sure that your mat is cushioned enough, if you're on hardwood like I am. And whichever variations we took, let's all come back to that happy baby. Good, let's all bring the soles of the feet together here. And we'll release the legs down towards the ground with the knees open wide, soles of the feet together. Take your tailbone for a moment, reach it down for your heels. So there's no scrunching of the low back. Let's just take one hand to the heart center, the other to the low belly. And just take a moment and simply feel. Where's the breath? Feel the beating of the heart. What a magical gift of life we have. Slowly draw the knees together. Good. Tiptoe your feet almost the width of the mat. Let the knees fall inward for 2 deep breaths. Separating the knees, keeping the feet that very width. Let both knees drop down to the left. 3 breaths. Bringing the knees back to center, let them slowly fall over to the right. 3 deep breaths. Slowly coming back to center. Tiptoe the feet back to hip width apart. Gently straighten the legs out onto the ground. Toes gently roll outwards and open. Arms come down by the side. Shoulder blades together. Tailbone for the heels. Let your palms face up, receiving energy. If there's anything you wish to grab at this moment, anything to place beneath the knees, head or neck, anything to cover the body, now is the time to do so. And then slowly, as you settle into absolute stillness, We're going to come into a subtle breath practice, breathing practice. We're going to inhale the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Slow inhale. Hold. Slow exhale. Hold. Slow inhale. Hold. Slow exhale. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. Inhale all the way. Exhale, side out. And release. Release all control of breathing. Let go of all control of body, and especially of the mind. You did the work. The body could settle and prepare for this. Let yourself let go. Relax. Journey inward into silence and stillness now. Begin to bring the awareness back to the space, deepening the breath. If by any means you wish to lie here longer in your meditation, please do so. Absolutely. Otherwise, let's slowly deepen the breath and begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, the wrists and the ankles. Turn the head from side to side, stretch the jaw, the face, maybe even the tongue. Slowly bring the knees into the body. You come onto one side of the body, a comfortable fetal position. Feel the breath and heartbeat there again. Reconnect with your intention. Connect with your inward gratitude practice for your day, if you haven't already done so. And then, when you're ready, slowly rise back up to seated. Bring one hand back to the heart center, the other to the low belly, just as we did when we were lying on our back. Let's take one deep breath in. Sigh it out. Let's close our practice together this morning with one Om, three Shanti, meaning peace, and Om. If and when you're ready, inhale. Om. Shanti. 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 May all beings everywhere be happy, free, and free from suffering. May our practice benefit not only ourselves, but be for the greater good always. Honoring that universe and light within each of you, my brothers and sisters. Namaste.